Wealth Management, Raymond James. Today we have our semifinal game against number 2 seeded Guelph versus number 3 seeded UVic. My name is Lauren McEwen. I'm joined by rugby legend Maria Sampson here today to commentate this game.
Thank you, Lauren. I think you're the legend here in Kingston, former player for Queens, now assistant coach with the women's rugby program, coming off a national championship win not too long ago here on the same pitch. This game is brought to you by For the Love of the Game, semifinal number 1 and 2, both brought to you by the Love of the Game Charitable Foundation by Dave Lougheed, also a Queens alumni, now based in Calgary. This will be an exciting matchup. And seeds 2 and 3, this is what you play for, trying to punch their ticket to the final on Sunday.
Just have Guelph kicking off here to start. Nice deep long kick here by number 9.
Much easier to know who's who with the different colored jerseys, not the same colors. Kick back and forth. UVic deciding to play out of their end right away.
Oh, nice defense there by UVic. Coming off that line.
Good powerful run there by the forwards with good support, latching on, driving through, and another one. Really quick to that bulk here when they're in contact to get those extra meters. Ruck gets a little dirty with the counter ruck.
UVic doing a great job applying that pressure through that.
Still Guelph ball. Now looking to reuse the pressure with the pick and go. Likely trying to turn slow ball into quick ball, but it doesn't work, and now they're going to go back to their 10.
Oh, and great defensive line speed here by UVic.
Flying up on defense and making that one-on-one tackle.
Well done to UVic to try to disrupt their quick ball and forcing Guelph to really play slow right now and start to really, create some structure here. And as Guelph is forced to kick and is fielded, a bit of a bobble here. We'll see, ref says.
Looks like there was advantage. Yes, there was a knock on. First scrum of the game, minute and a half in. Guelph had a very dominant scrum against the Calgary Dinos on Wednesday. Will be interesting to see how they match up with UVic. UVic being coached by Scott Manning in his first year, assisted by Brian Bose, Guelph Gryphons, Corey Hector in his 6th season with a multitude of assistant coaches, Gary Robinson, Adam Maz, George Smith, and Tom Van Horn.
Oh, nice dominant scrum there by Guelph.
There we go, look at the 9, super happy behind a dominant scrum. You want to play behind a forward pack going strongly forward, and they do. That front row, Gersha McKendy at tight head prop, Aiden Vachon at loose head, David Skolon at hooker. Really good job. Coach Hector will be really happy with that first scrum of the game. As you can see, the players were super pumped on the field. Full line out. Do they use their forward pack to try to then go for a maul? Early lift by UVic. Straight to the front, but down to the 9. UVic again does a good job coming off the defensive line.
Guelph kind of settling into their attack here. But again, great defense by UVic. Well, unfortunately, trying to have some speedy hands there from that outside back from Guelph. But unfortunately, ball goes into touch here. So some more set piece play here. See what UVic's lineup's going to look like. Oh, nice ball to 2. Goes right off the top here. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there from scrum half, and UVic looks to kick. Oh, that's a beautiful kick.
Big boots, got to lay up before the goal line, and it does. Likely going to kick back.
And
bounces in.
Stays in, and UVic's able to counterattack here. See what they choose to do. Maybe look for some openings in the middle of this.
Players got lots of support behind him. Likely going to play quick ball here. Chris Gamage getting the ball at 9. Calgary Saint product.
Nice run there by Nick Carson.
Another Carson.
There's a collection. Oh, great step there by number 10. Trying to find his friends. Create some continuity here. Oh, and right to the edge. Great play there by UVic.
UVic's really set up, stretching the field. Forward pod ready to run. Guelph's going to have to get around the corner defensively. They have, Big UVic has advantage.
Nice double tackle there by Guelph, but
Chris Gamage going for a little sneak around the ruck. Nice little offload. Potentially a jackal. Excellent body position there by the Guelph player, but going back to the original penalty. Chris Gamage was one of our UVic players to watch. Really reliable boot for the Vikes. He's led the team this season with 32 points, 10 conversions and 4 penalty goals. He's been playing for the Calgary Saints since the early teens. I think he was about 12. Now involved with the U20 Canada program.
hopefully some of those Calgary Saints members watching this game tonight.
I'm sure they're going wild, including his parents and younger brother Alex.
Oh, beautiful kick there. UVic having a nice position here to score.
Really good job with UVic going to set the lineup up quickly. Didn't quite go to hand, but it was a knock on by Guelph, so they retain possession, go for a pick and go. They're going to go again. Looks like they're over. Let's see what the number is.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Ben Newhook.
Product of St. John's, Newfoundland, in his second year playing lock and back row, wearing the number 4 jersey today. Currently in his second year of social sciences, 6'5". Use that long reach to get over. And if he's 6'5", look at those players beside him. They're not much shorter, lots of size on the UVic team that they can take advantage of.
Yeah, those are some big boys out there.
Seeing a few good hairstyles, a few mullets, mustaches. Chris Gamage lining up for the kick. Him and his brother taking lots of kicks at goal in Calgary that we've witnessed.
Oh, nice strike. See if the flags go up.
No.
Oh, unfortunately.
Just a little bit shake of the head.
Had the distance, but wind is always a factor. And Guelph calling Lynch here with the restart. Nice deep long kick here, but fun.
Chip and chase. Is he going to get the bounce up? And he does. Great move by UVic, seeing that space just behind the defensive line.
Smart pop up there from that ball carrier, just to keep that continuity in that play alive. Oh, great fight here from UVic.
Guelph ready in the defensive line, coming off the line, meet this forward ball carrier. Still really good leg drive from UVic after the point of contact, getting really important meters.
Yeah, forcing the defense to take just that extra step, and you're on your back feet.
Really quick ball from the UVic 9.
Oh,
quick rucks, and he's going into, multi-talented player went into ruck. The rest of the group wasn't there, and the hooker making that scrum half pass from the base of the ruck. Love to see that display of skill from all players, not being afraid to pass the ball. Unfortunately, number 10, Gabriel Casey, a little bit of a basketball dribble there. Trying to get the ball up.
Nice to see lots of Griffin fans in the stands here as they cheer on their boys. Guelph, about a 3.5 hour drive from Kingston, so nice to see the families and supporters making the trip up.
Carter White right now, the hooker for UVic, is down. He's in his 5th year at UVic. Tough to see. Likely in his final year, he's in engineering. University of Victoria. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Got some beautiful hairstyles, beautiful mustaches.
Yeah, got a few mustache mullet combos.
The winning combo.
Guelph Gryphons were undefeated this season. Apologies, 3-1 during the regular season. And beat the Brock Badgers in the semifinal to then go against the Queens Gales, claiming the championship 37-26. It's their 4th OUA title in the program history. It's the first time in 47 years that a Gryphons men's rugby team defeated Queens in Kingston. The last time being in 1974. Some good stats and interesting story there from Guelph. Appreciate that little bit of tidbit info.
We'll see here as Guelph loads up for the scrum. They'll have the same success that they had in the last set piece.
Looks like number 2 Carter White back into the scrum, staying on the field. See if that affects the scrum at all. Guelph being dominant early. Nice mullet there by number 6. Zarya Jurkovic previously played for Mount Royal in 2019, Mount Royal University in Calgary. Glad to see all the success he's having with UVic.
Well, that's a good scrum.
Stable scrum, ball's just in the middle. Getting a little bit of a push on now. Spinning clockwise with a kick ahead. Once the ball was passed to the 10, bobbles out. UVic opting to let the ball bounce out versus picking up. They likely would have been under pressure. Not a bad move, and their line out has been successful.
I think Guelph fly half was going for a 50-22 there.
Oh,
So close.
it's a Guelph ball. There must have been a touch. Nope. There, now it's switched.
Unfortunately, he was so close to getting that ball inside the 22.
I love that new law.
Yeah. Lots of fun for kickers, that's for sure.
Easy ball at the front there for UVic.
Nice
Forward
crash.
runner in the midfield.
Great leg drive.
Through the first tackle, yes, and then a really 2 people over the ball, but the tackler not rolling away, ref not having it, taking control of the game early. Likely will kick for touch and another UVic line out.
Yeah, you'll see refs have been calling that quite a lot this this tournament of, defender and tackler not rolling away. So really, refs needing to see tacklers attempting to get out of there, rolling east and west, not north and south. Oh, ball doesn't travel out, and Guelph kicks that back down. Great spot, and unfortunately, again, just a meter short of that 22 line.
Line out in the exact same spot.
Oh, I love that they're trying it.
Kicks have been pretty big. UVic varying their line out. They've gone to the front, mid-back. They've been very successful in the line out. Drawing an offside penalty here from Guelph. Looks like the backs came forward before the line out was done. UVic not wasting any time, seeing an opening for a long ball. They gain a lot of meters on that kick for touch. And another UVic line out. Likely walking in and going quickly as soon as they get to the line out again. There they go, auto ball right at the front. Gamage with a big pass out to number 10. He's now attacking the line. Support players went past him, but Guelph wasn't there to counter ruck. Going to the wing now, seeing a little bit of space on the outside.
Oh, and able to keep that ball alive. Great continuity here by the Vic.
Good tackles by Guelph, being able to get there and coming up hard off the line. That one-on-one had to be made. And holding on. What a great one-on-one tackle, and then jackal by the supporting player.
Well done to Guelph, and no wonder 9 kind of taking his time, letting his team settle. It was a great defensive effort.
To be number 10 from Guelph, I believe, taking the...
I think number 9, Colin Lynch.
Number 9. Colin Lynch from Castleknock, Ireland in his second year with Guelph. Love to see that international flair.
Oh, nice ball back at 3.
Good job with Guelph too. UVic putting up 2 jumpers, but Guelph still being successful going for a long ball. Coming switch back, likely to that jumping pod. Waiting back within the 15s. See if they opt to kick it, and they do. Ball looks like it's staying in from where the players are looking. Straight to the UVic number 11, and now moving away. Potentially getting a 50-22 here. Nope, didn't go out, and Guelph is going on a run down the left-hand sideline. Where's the support? A Jackal is there. Great count, great ruck, clearing out the Jackler from Guelph, and a penalty for Guelph.
Yeah, it looks like UVic going in for that poach, just leaving their feet, getting hands on the ground. Refs see that picture right away. They're going to call that.
Really good job attacking from Guelph. That'll be Guelph lineup. There is a UVic player down. The teams will get a moment to catch their breath. Hopefully this doesn't kill the momentum that Guelph just had. Players hobbling back.
Looks like Captain Jonas Robinson. He's been he was in the quarterfinal game the player of the game. So Jonas Robinson, a huge impact player here for UVic. So want to keep him in the game as much as possible.
4th year of anthropology at the University of Victoria. Queens get the line out. Big tackle in midfield there. Forwards coming around the corner. Guelph there immediately to secure the ruck. Not getting a lot of room to work. The backs going left to right.
Yeah, it seems like Guelph just needs to be taking this ball at pace. Lots of stagnant runners, so see if we can get some momentum going forward.
Gotta give UVic the idea that something's happening, so they freeze on their defense for Sibiel to come up, and a run from Guelph down the left-hand side.
Great job, and Guelph scores. Wonderful swap at the back to number 7, Max Goodwin.
Representing Newmarket, Ontario in his 3rd year.
My hometown, Newmarket.
There you go. His 3rd eligibility, or his 3rd year, 5th year of sociology.
And wonderful offload there by number 12 to keep that ball alive.
Big flanker at 6'2", 215 in the university play. Looks like number 9 from Guelph is going to be taking the kick. Colin Lynch. Listed as a fullback on the roster, but seems to be playing 9. Obviously a versatile player.
And for those watching at home, it is currently -2 in Kingston. Feels like -9, so it is not tropical.
Seems like the wind is starting to swirl a bit. You have the flags at the top of the post going one way, and then the sideline flags. At one point, we're going another way, so we'll have to see how the wind plays, or continues plays as they're playing into the night here. Pitch black except for field side. Love that Nixon Field has a lit up playing surface. Can be tough when the ball goes high. You get caught in those spotlights.
I know, it's like having 8 suns to look at.
Tell me the truth with the light in the eyes. You can't handle the truth.
Nice deep kick here for UVic for this restart.
Seems to be a popular tactic from a lot of the teams, trying to put folks under pressure behind their 22 and then or get the ball kicked back right away, as Gales just did. UVic on a run.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of contestable restarts.
Quick ball going to Zaria, that number 6.
Nice out the back here to UVic. Oh,
number
and right
2,
to
the hooker.
Oh, great offload to number 9.
That inside ball to the 9, running support, you gotta love it. Staying live with the play, ready for if the breakdown goes or that nice little pop. Good job by Carter White finding the hole, and then Chris Gamage supporting, hoping to convert his own try.
Yeah, wonderful job. Just, it's like the seas parted for Carter White there.
Absolutely, University of Victoria supporters probably going wild, watching from home, as well as those Calgary Saints. And the kick is good from Chris Gamage. Guelph took a little bit of time to walk back to the kickoff. Looks like number 5, perhaps feeling a little bit of an injury. Evan Raymond from Alliston, Ontario. Maybe he just has something to look at or some blood. Not clear yet if they're going to be replacing him or not. I imagine subs that have to happen quickly on the sideline, you got to get a lot of layers off. And they are replacing him.
As Colin Lynch takes this restart, and again, a nice deep long kick here.
They let it bounce. Is Guelph there?
Oh no.
And it's Guelph ball. It pays off. They found a hole. It's going to be Guelph scrum. I imagine they're really going to attack with the scrum. Maybe try to gain another penalty. Lots of support for Gamage on the YouTube stream right now. Great to see that support.
Oh, and it looks like a UVic lineout here, so a nice 3-ball, and
looks like the AR stepped in and said that it wasn't a knock-on by UVic, which is great. If they have that vantage point, they want to be able to share it with the referee. Big forward run. How many tackles did he just break through? Setting up quick ball. Looks like somebody got pulled out of the ruck high.
Yeah, that was a great run there by Nick Carson. Big unit to take down, so well done using your forcing your momentum. But what a great kick here for touch. Guelph line out right on the 5-meter line. Great spot for them to be in.
Huge boots from both kickers whenever they're getting the opportunity. Against the wind, too, from Colin Lynch getting onto that 5-meter line.
Yeah, wonderful job.
See if they go for a maul right in the middle. No contest from UVic, letting Guelph set up that maul
great
structure.
Drive.
And it goes straight to ground. But they do have quite a bit of width on the outside. UVic coming up, trying to shut that gate as well and shut the next pass off for no tip. Good running forward onto the ball. Didn't even give UVic a chance to come off the line, but it looks like they're driving back. Good strength in the tackle from UVic. Guelph is doing a really good job of having 2 players always in support to go over the ball.
Guelph continuing to apply pressure here, trying a couple different tactics of picking and going and then just hitting up a forward pod right off the base of the breakdown. So
really tight to the ruck, which is where the UVic defenders are. See the 10 creeping in close there. Probably needs to keep the width. 13 thinking about going eventually on the blind if he has a heads-up play, but right now keeping the ball with the forwards. Not bad options. If they have a dominant scrum, they'd likely be a dominant forward pack around the pitch as well, statistically anyway.
Nixon is a beautiful field, but very short in goals. So
good inside step by number
job.
13. 3 tackles broken. Quick ball to 15. Gonna need that support and a quick ruck. Scrum cap goes flying. Ball looks like ball was out and UVic countered. No, it's an advantage. Can hear the crowd yelling freebie. which means that they have advantage, so they can try something perhaps a little bit riskier.
Oh, and
Guelph breaks tackle
break a
number
tackle.
one, number two, and try. All you need is that ball to touch one blade of grass, down with pressure. Good job by Guelph answering back.
That was a great call for the Griffins there, you know, knowing that they had advantage, penalty advantage. So why not try something cheeky, something different, and getting that ball right to the wing. And great individual effort by that winger just to have some fancy feet, keep themselves from going out of the touchline. And we'll see the replay here.
15 just trying to do a little bit of an arm tackle there versus getting nice and low, and the winger does a good job. Everybody pointing, saying the ball got down.
Little spin move there. Great strike here by Lynch, but unfortunately just wide of the posts.
Right now the score is 12-10 with UVic over Guelph right now. Just over 8 minutes left in the first half. 30-minute halves for these games going into the championship weekend. And in case you're curious, if there's a yellow card, it's 7 minutes versus your standard 10.
Yeah, and Ethan Hager not liking that ball, so new one, please. Hager with that nice deep long kick, forcing Guelph to return kick there, and bit of a foul play, but thinking about going quick. But UVic will settle into this lineup just outside half. Great.
Relatively quick line out. UVic doesn't waste any time setting up.
Going to their big runner, Nick Carson there. They've been doing that off almost every line out, so a bit more predictable than our previous game of UBC.
Might be a jackal here, player coming in. No, it is secured by UVic. Only one person over the ruck right now. They decide to go blind. People shooting up and an intercept right into the hands.
Oh, you could tell 10 thought about taking that gap and should have trusted his first instinct. Oh, great pull there and great defensive effort there by Captain Jonas Robinson.
That intercept was from Christian McKendy from Stony Creek, Ontario. Did a really good job of coming off the line and then being patient. There's a knock on a couple phases later. The UVic ball. Not much in between these two teams yet. Both really strong with some tactical kickings, big booming kicks. Seems to me the penalty count right now favoring Guelph.
Yeah, we'll see what UVic's backs are going to look like. I know in the previous UVic game, the back launches were pretty spicy. So we'll see what moves they have to pull out here.
Just putting the ball in. Guelph getting ready to come off the line, and they do come up hard, doing some moves in the backs with the blindside winger coming in just outside that 13 channel, going just past the 15, really strong in contact, and a nice little tip back to that hooker, Carter White, who set up the last try for UVic.
Oh, great run here.
Some space. Denver Fat from Delta, BC, great run. And then Gamage trying to go for a little cheeky run.
Oh, great job by Robinson to keep his feet here and drive into that corner. Does he get the ball down?
Time off. Referee's going to go check with the assistant referee. UVic trying to influence the AR. Going to have a chat. So they're mic'd up. Man in the middle can hear in his ear from the AR, can also go over and have a talk. And the UVic score is good.
By number 13, Jonas Robinson. captain for this UVic squad. Well done to UVic, just building a few phases of play here and from that scrum, and really excellent ball carriers running at that ball at pace, and shifting that point of contact to that tip runner. It was excellent job.
You can really see right now how hard the teams are working. We saw the teams getting some water there after the score. Chris Gamage again setting up for the kick.
Pretty tough kick for Chris, but I'm sure he's made many of these before. Oh, great strike.
Followed the ball through, but just didn't quite have the distance. Certainly good direction. Good job by that U20 Canada prospect. Nice high five from his teammate as he walks by as well. Carter White, hooker for UVic, has had a good game so far. 27 or so minutes in. Really strong as a ball carrier. Been involved in a few of the tries by getting through the defense. Big higher kick, not as long from Guelph. Taken by UVic, and looks like ball was out with a knock on by Guelph. Oh, just a scrum advantage right now. Big lift and dump. Is the player in trouble? Looks like it might just be a penalty. Keep it down. Pretty lucky on that call. Didn't look great from the screen here.
Yeah. We don't like to see that in rugby. Anything that's looking like feeder coming above a head, super dangerous. And as we know in rugby, as a tackler, when you make that tackle, the person that you're tackling, their safety is actually your responsibility. So making sure that, keeping it nice and safe and low and clean.
UVic didn't waste any time in the lineout, but unfortunately lost it, and Guelph recovered. Looks like there was a not straight is the call, and then a double knock. Just trying to see the referee's hand symbols here. Everybody getting together. Might be a scrum. And it is. Scrum to Guelph. Relieves the pressure for them. Guelph, as I mentioned before, is coached by Corey Hector in his 6th season. He spent 4 years playing rugby for the Gryphons. Was team captain in his senior year back in 2008. He's from Cambridge, Ontario. Great legacy to be able to play for your team.
What a scrum there by UVic. Just dominating that scrum and coming out with that ball. Nick Carson is just being a bully with that ball in hand. Oh, ball seems to be bobbled forward.
Picked it up, trying to do an inside-out step, rolls out of the tackle, and now to ground.
Oh, great job by UVic. Applying this pressure, going quick, wasting no time, trying to get Guelph on their hind foot.
A little pick and goes here. I'll try to get a little bit of forward momentum balls. They're not too far, Zarya.
And try scored for UVic.
Number 6, Zarya Zurikovic from Victoria, BC. Spent some time playing in the backs. Now seems to have solidified his number 6 spot for the UVic Vikes.
With that beautiful mullet.
He's one of those athletes that when he played sevens for me, he wasn't one of them to get a mullet, therefore I didn't get a mullet.
Oh, I love it.
Czar, as he's known affectionately. Great kid, great player. Really supportive family in his rugby endeavors.
Well done to UVic for nice quick ball and very, very speedy attack. Feeling like they're running downhill with that one.
Going into a half just with UVic making a score at the end of the half. 22-10 is your score after that successful conversion. This match is brought to you by For the Love of the Game, an organization based out of Calgary, provides scholarships to athletes that are pursuing a late level rugby, known for their pink rugby balls, with lots of tags of For the Love of the Game. Don't forget, at halftime, you can get refreshments at the Lagera Pub on set, just at the end of the in-goal at Nixon Field. We will catch you after halftime. Continue an exciting match to see who's going to make it through for the championship final. I'm Maria Sampson, joined with Lauren McEwen. One more half of rugby for the rest of this day.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
When kids in need are given the chance to play sports, what you're really equipping us for is life. Support the future of your community. Support Jumpstart. Because we all play for Canada.
The most
Teams are ready to go. UVic ball in hand. Both teams want to just get on and play some rugby.
Yeah, I think with the temperature outside, I think, you know, they're anxious to get on and stay warm and don't cool down.
Coaches too, doesn't look like they said too much at the halftime. Referee just coming out now to get us started. Good showing by the referee team as well this game. Obviously no refs, no games. Love to see Canadian talent refereeing in these championships.
Nice long deep kick here by Ethan Hager. And Guelph, I think, looking to set up for a kick. Yeah, There's those nice frosted tips from number 10.
Not going to play in their half with the wind at their back. Defensive line a little fractured right now from Guelph. I see UVic. Make a break down that left-hand side. Not sure if he lost the ball. Yep, ball out. Can't run at the best defender on the field. That white line, it will get you.
Yeah, that 16th player there.
A little bit of a tip from our YouTube stream. Dalton Campbell is the only player on Guelph from Western Canada, a Calgary Hornet product. Thank you for that, Matt Brunette. Sean Rickley-Crindle looks like he can handle a lot of food as well. Finishing off the Holy Trinity at 7-11.
Attaboy. And Rickley-Crindle, I think a sibling playing for Concordia. Yeah, Joey Rickley-Crindle from Hudson, Quebec. When Guelph 12, Jacob Ince getting helped off the field here.
Gotta think it's ankle or foot related. Doesn't have his boot on that right foot.
Yeah, need 2 of those to play a rugby game. Yeah, therapy staff for all rugby teams are such an integral part of the group and keeping the bodies together.
A little bit of a messy ball from Guelph off the lineout, but they managed to get it to their backs. Perhaps that was a forward runner, tough to tell. They broke 1 tackle. Now getting double tackled by UVic.
Great
came off the line
defense.
strong and ball unplayable. It's going to be a Guelph scrum.
Well done to UVic for that great defensive effort.
Number 13 showing that it's cold. Putting his hands in the warmest spot right now.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, if anybody remembers the women's rugby championships in Lethbridge in the snow 2017, that was cold, -21.
Being called out for saying that the referees were Canadian. However, they're refereeing in Canada now, and obviously being part of the championship here.
Oh, great step there by number
Quality
9.
referees.
Well done by Griffin. And Griff's really needed to take this ball at some pace. Oh, it's number 3
Not
here.
giving them any space coming off the line. 12 making a tackle. Looks
Yes.
like, I think
That's your boy.
it was number 14 coming in for the Jackal.
Noah Bain there for UVic with a great poach.
Noah Bain was one of the Victoria players to watch. Led the team with 2 tries on the season. Represented Canada in Rugby Sevens at the 2019 FISU Summer Games.
Also sporting a beautiful, beautiful mullet.
A name we've heard a lot, Carter White throwing in the hooker. A little bit of a slower lineup from UVic, but still managed to go all the way to a 3-ball.
UVic's lineups have been so solid.
10 had lots of time to attack the line, give it to a runner off of him, and now a short ball, knock on.
So unfortunate. Almost kind of bobbled that ball to himself, but knock on is a knock on.
So while the scrum is setting up, some more tidbits from our YouTube fan base. 655 people watching, and David Johnson providing that Area Kashufi can eat an entire spinach dip and cooks the meanest of all the Griffins. Wouldn't mind him cooking a team meal, maybe a hot soup after this cold day.
Yeah, I could go for some spin dip right now. Can we order Uber Eats to our commentating booth? And ref just resetting the scrum here. Guelph put in. See if Guelph can hold on here and get this ball quick in and out.
UVic backs, excuse me, ready to come up. Their winger is in as well. And a penalty to UVic. The scrum has now switched directions. Guelph being dominant in the first half, and now UVic having a couple penalties at scrum time.
Yeah, Guelph's got to do a better job of just getting the ball quick in and out of that that scrum there, because UVic is really showing their dominance at set piece.
Number 10 from UVic. Gabriel Casey is a fullback. He's from Ottawa, Ontario, so nearby he might have some fans in the crowd who made the trip down.
Oh, and great line-out spot here for the Vikes.
A winger making the hooker there work to go get the ball. Lineup, great lineup. That number 4 has done an excellent job. I wonder if he's a lineout caller as well. UVic has done really well.
Oh, and great job to Guelph for standing up this maul and doing a great job allowing them not to come forward.
It stopped once. Looks like it's gone down, but UVic has regained possession. Number 5 fighting on the tackle there, trying to get a few more meters. Could be another pick and go from UVic, going to the right side toward the post, creating space on that blind side, on that left-hand side, as Guelph is being sucked over into the middle of the field. Be interesting to see if UVic goes over to the left, and they do. There's space there. High ball over the top. Caught by number 11, and he reaches. Blade of grass, he's got it down. Oh no, time. Time from the referee. He's gonna check with the assistant AR, the assistant referee, to see, has it been touched down? And it has. Try given. Number 11, Ethan Hager, Brantford, Ontario, might have some fans here too. UVic and Guelph rosters are completely different. UVic having players from BC, Alberta, Bermuda, Newfoundland and Labrador, Quebec, and Pakistan. Guelph Gryphons, Ontario, represented very heavily with a player from Alberta and another one from Ireland. Chris Gamage setting up on the left-hand touchline for a big kick. Moving the flag, get it out of there. Wants to have a clean line. Big kick. Lifted his head up a little early. Really want to keep your head down as a kicker. Follow through. Looks like Chris is going out after that kick. Really good game by the Canada U20 prospect. Probably going to be high fives all around for Chris.
Yeah.
To see who's come on for him.
It's a great shift by Chris. Be happy with that performance. Fly half for UVic. And some nice spicy feet through that, and causing a penalty here.
Number 23, Walsham Owen, coming in. Listed as a fly half, but coming in as a 9. Lots of tips now on the YouTube feed about how much players can eat. Might have started a horrible trend. Gotta say it, Nathan Yu, 3 full meals at one time, I'm assuming, not just regularly in a day.
It's after a lift though, right? So it doesn't count.
Yeah, Czar from UVic runs a 4.9 40-meter dash. Czar, one of my previous players at Mount Royal University, has previously said, tough not to have a sweet spot for people that you've coached in the past. You've a good ball to number 10 and number 13 coming on strong. 1, 2, 3 tacklers from Guelph needed to take him down. Strong run by number 12. So those centers are running like loose forwards in the middle of the field off 10. Guelph not coming off the line, giving lots of room for UVic to find a gap.
Great tackle there by Griffin, number 14, Alex Williamson.
UVic going through that initial point of contact on a usual basis. Guelph has to continue to put 2 players in. It's going to be tough to get that defense alignment after the fact when you're on the back foot. 6 players really close there from Guelph. They're going to have to get their spacing right as UVic moves the ball out.
Yeah, UVic slowing down their attack a little bit. You can see ball carriers are not attacking with as much pace as before, but let's send it out to the backs and see what they can do.
Fullback there getting some space, a little bit of fancy feet, trying to find an opening. Didn't find one, elected to go into contact, trying to get quick ball now, and Guelph has stolen it. UVic not there at the breakdown, getting some space on the outside, a little bit of a bump off. Oh, it's got to be a penalty with the tackler rolling into a player that's trying to support the ruck. Number 10 knows what he does.
Yeah.
Smiling a little bit at the sideline.
Yeah, as said before, tacklers always got to be rolling east and west. So you have time off. Got a substitution coming in here for Guelph Griffins.
Gotten clarification that, Nate, you can eat 3 full meals all in one shot, as well as 4 plates of breakfast. Big kick
That's
there.
a great spot.
Huge kick from Guelph. They'll be really happy with that. Attacking opportunity inside the 22-meter line, about maybe 18 or so meters out.
Yeah, Guelph hasn't had a lot of possession in UVic's territory, so hopefully they can do something here.
And unfortunately, don't get the line out. UVic recovers and is going to be playing 2 pass away from the turnover rugby. Number 14, an explosive player there. Had a jackal earlier in the game.
Oh, well done.
Tables have turned. Good job on the jackal there. Didn't quite get the number from Guelph. Really strong in the tackle, getting the ball carrier down as quickly as possible to give an opportunity for the supporting player to jackal.
Oh, great kick there by number 9, Colin Lynch, to get the Griffins attacking right on the doorstep here.
Another great attacking opportunity from Guelph. 5-man line out. They have a forward in that 9 spot. Likely means they're going to go from a maul, but you never know. And they do. They're right there. Really good setup. Peeling away. Same maul. They can continue to drive, and it goes down. Ball is available, though. Little bit messy. UVic coming over the top. Somebody did a gymnastics ninja move on top of the ruck there, but it continues to be Guelph ball.
Well, ref says play on.
Let him play, sir.
Oh.
Ball knocked on in the tackle, I believe. UVic says, let's get it out of here. Big, long boot down the field.
Oh,
Bounces
job.
in. Guelph ball just inside their half.
Oh, and a great steal there by UVic.
A great read. I believe it was that number 4 again. So strong in the line out, being able to get up quickly.
It just makes such a difference if you just have that specialty.
Being able to steal said piece when you get that on the field. It's a huge boost of confidence. Number 10 from UVic has been controlling the game really, really well.
Great directing flow of traffic.
I didn't want the ball on the right-hand side. Going back to the
Let's
left.
go that way.
Had really good skill work. Sometimes teams like to go right to left because it's that right-hand strong pass. Not making it to the right-hand touch line because of the left to right pass. And a penalty for Guelph. Holding on or...
Yeah, well done to Guelph to get the hands on that ball and surviving that point of contact.
Couple of really good jackals from Guelph. Throws their strength over their ball, body position.
Wow, beautiful kick here by Colin Lynch. He'll be very happy with that one. Hopefully Guelph has another opportunity here, just like before, and can do something with this maul and have some success here.
They really need to come away with points now. They've traveled into the UVic 22 numerous times without coming away with any points. They need points now if they're going to be staying in the game. Oh, the hooker pump faked the ball,
Yeah.
so it is going to be a half-arm penalty to UVic. Unfortunate for them as they were so close with some dominant play getting into the UVic 22.
So unfortunate for Guelph, but the ball stays in, and Guelph has an opportunity to counterattack here. And a nice little chippy over, and
see if the bounce is favorable to Guelph, and it isn't.
Unfortunate.
Kicked lightly, probably had to go a little bit lower to give the Guelph player an opportunity to get there versus high and near the UVic players.
Yeah, sometimes it's just Jesus take the wheel on the bounce and hope, fingers crossed, that it works out in your favor. Great lineup here by UVic. Big strong run here by Nick Carson.
Good job them attacking the gain line, not giving Guelph an opportunity to come off and meet them past the gain line. Breaking through one tackle now on the left-hand side, 15 meters from the touch line. Hooker, instead of running it as he's done so well early in the game, it goes to a little tip pass. Number 10 again, masterfully seeing the opening with his backs. Little grubber by 15. Looks like it went into touch off the Guelph player. And number 14 for Vic gathers it, deciding not to play quickly.
Yeah, I think UVic right now might have an option for a knock-on or a line-out. So
a little bit of chatter there. Getting a lot of interesting information from the YouTube chat right now. Not sure if we can verify it. Good long placement, number 8, UVic, and then coming back to blindside, likely to the jumping pod.
Yeah, momentum is high right now with UVic. Oh, but
knock on.
unfortunately,
Guelph has a freebie here. They have lots of numbers going out to the left touch line, and it goes back the other way. Advantage not gained. Scrum back to Guelph. 15 minutes left, just under in this 30-minute second half. 60-minute games here at the Canadian University Men's Rugby Championship. Exciting rugby here. Regret wearing long johns for an inside job.
definitely need it for outside though.
Absolutely.
We are nice and toasty in Kingston Hall.
Nobody on the blind side right now for UVic, lightly putting their trust in the flanker. The UVic was back for, winger was back for a kick, but it doesn't matter because it's a half arm to UVic and they're electing to tap and go. Again, number 10 getting the ball in his hands so many times, seeing really good option, good field of vision. Forward pack coming to the left side. Trying to move those Guelph runners around.
UVic just doing such a great job with footwork and contact. Just, he's so shifty, but unfortunately, players diving in that point of contact.
Micro skills, that's what we talk about, those micro skills.
Yes.
Skills that kind of don't necessarily involve the rugby ball, but so important just outside of contact. You can get your defender just to freeze a second and then get, win that point of contact, be able to get low.
Has those little small fine details.
Full line out here from Guelph, electing to go to the back. That was a good throw. Just fingertips.
Guelph trying to fold around this breakdown, but
yeah, UVic coming in really hot on that breakdown. The replacement scrum half coming in, and they're moving the ball wide. Should have gone to the edge. It was a 2-on-1, kept it in, and the Guelph tackler made a tackle. And then UVic coming in from the side is going to be Guelph penalty. 2 errors there from UVic. not passing the ball in the 2-on-1. And then an arriving support player coming in from the side on the ruck.
Yeah, lots of penalties to UVic in the last couple of minutes here.
Lots of mistakes that both teams are going to want to fix going into the bronze and gold medal final on Sunday. As they watch themselves on video, that analysis is so important at this level. Being able to see yourself play, what you can do, being able to see the opposition and scout them. A lot of coaches do a lot of player-led feedback, allow the players to see the game and provide their own analysis versus the coaches being the only ones to provide it. Empowering the players.
Yeah, it's so important to have that perspective from the athletes, because you know what they see on the field is it's not always what we as coaches see on the sidelines, and you know, for them to make their own decisions, it's leads to better rugby players.
Carter White driving through, heard that name a lot today. Number 10 passing out.
Oh, nice big bomb to the wing here. Noah Bain.
Coming out with a cutout pass, allowed Guelph just to shift over and get there. Good battle through contact.
Oh, Guelph so dominant here.
Yeah, gotta love the second row making a pass from the base. Don't need that 9. Let's play fast, exciting rugby. That's the ticket here in Kingston at Nixon Field.
UVic showing their versatility, going at the back a lot to try to get to that edge. But Guelph doing a really good job of shutting that down defensively.
Guelph's defensive alignment has been quite good. They're continuing to come up, just like in this defensive play. Gotta make those first up tackles. Might be a jackal here coming, and he's off his feet.
Oh,
No, he
well
did get
done.
the jackal. Great job by the arriving player, as well as the tackler rolling away. A few times here in the tackle, Guelph has gotten penalty awarded to them. Likely going to kick down. Their line out failed them a couple times. Going down into UVic's territory. Player down right now, number 20 for Guelph.
And with jackling, a lot of the times, you know, the ref, once you get your hands on that ball, as that hunter and getting a good low body position, get the hands on, and all you have to do is really survive that impact. And a lot of that time, that impact is just devastating. You can see number 20 here, just needing a second here to regroup.
Stoppage in play right now. They're seeing, looks like number 20, Ben Clack is going to be coming off. First year from Whitby, Ontario. Ben's doing program Criminal Justice and Public Policy. 622 Alpha.
Guelph really trying to push the pace here at about 19 points to make up for, so they're looking to not waste any time.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, the YouTube chatter has gone into a realm which we cannot repeat vocally. Lots of fun there. Glad to see that respect in the chat, that rugby banter. Well, going for a line out, trying to hit in the middle. They do manage to tap it back a bit, and the 9 was there. They're now going just to the outside post of the field.
Great little show and go there by number 10, and trying to create some momentum and force Guelph. Oh, nice little cheeky move there by number 9.
Came back to the middle of the field where I thought they were going to have much success, but they managed to find a hole. UVic not contesting the breakdown right now, just trying to come up. Good fastball and a double counter ruck, but tackler did not roll away. It's so important for that tackler to roll away to give opportunities to his teammates to either jackal or counter ruck. Not sure if UVic was back 10 there. Don't see an advantage being played. And they weren't back 10. My rugby spidey senses did not fail me.
Still got it, eh? We'll see what Guelph wants to do here. I suspect they won't try to scrum, and going right here into to game flow. Oh, trying to go to the edge.
Really tight around the ruck.
Great
which allowed
pass.
The opening. Finally, Guelph exploits it. Going into that 15-meter channel left to right. Sometimes a harder pass depending on how much skill work you've done. Did you catch the number of who scored? I didn't quite see it on the far edge. Might be the player here walking back.
That's
Number 11, Colin Snibbert from London, Ontario, third year. Or it could be this player here that the camera is watching. It's tough.
I think it was might have been Max Goodwin here.
We'll get a Canadian Tire replay.
And Colin with the kick. And it's good. That's a beautiful kick here by Colin Lynch. Every point matters with this Griffins return and closing in this gap to make this a 29-17 game.
Here's the replay, and it was number 11.
Oh, great drive in there.
Great job. I'm sure he has some family in the stands as well. Kick from UVic and then kick back from Guelph after that try. Unfriendly bounce for UVic, but Guelph is on the hunt right now. Got to make that first step tackle. Gets just out of one, but Guelph is there in numbers. No, UVic secures the ruck.
Nick Carson is a tough player to take down.
Absolutely. I love the style of play that both these teams are starting to play here. Nothing to lose. Ready, forwards ball.
Oh, great cheeky little offload there by Carter White. Keeping that continuity.
Of players in the breakdown. Not sure if they needed that many numbers. Staying in.
Oh, UVic just blowing a tire there before that point of contact. Good job there to stay in bounds and keep going forward. Oh, and UVic again just leaving their feet in that breakdown, giving opportunity for Guelph here to continue to fight back. Just down by 12 points with 5.5 minutes left.
Gotta score now if we're gonna have an opportunity to come back in the game. As you know, semifinals in the U Sports Women's Championship both went to overtime.
Yes.
Exciting rugby would be pretty cool if that happened here as well. UVic's gonna try to stop Guelph. Easy take from Guelph, going to set up a maul. Looks like it's one of their better maul setups. Spinning a little bit, going to ground, I believe. Ball is available for Guelph. Low contact area, trying to make sure that they keep possession from Guelph Griffins. Another 9 to forward pod.
Yeah, with this close margin, it's so important to be able to touch this ball down close to the posts.
They're going to need that conversion if they want to have a chance to get back in the game. Both teams quite tight in the middle of the field right now, not going to width. Can finally see the Guelph 15 fullback going just off your screen to the left, trying to create some space. Going left and right, back and forth, show and go, likely not the good option. He did have some space outside of him. Need to move those UVic defenders versus them just coming off the line and making 1- and 2-man tackles. Pick and go here for Guelph.
Oh, it looks like Guelph has a freebie here. Ref has his arm out for advantage, so we'll see what Guelph chooses to do. Same, a couple tries ago, Guelph had advantage and they did something fun here, so we'll see. Oh, nice little cheeky
freebie.
Does he get it? Oh, unfortunately, no.
Going back to the penalty. Referee is called time off. He might be having a chat here with the captain of UVic to see Just while time is off, Dave Lougheed of Lougheed Wealth Management and Raymond James Limited are proud to be presenting sponsors of the Canadian Men's University Rugby Championship. Dave Lougheed and his team help people reach their full potential, financial and beyond. Please contact Dave Lougheed to begin your journey to a life well planned. Dave Lougheed, 4 World Cups, represented Rugby Canada, Queen's alumni, now is based in Calgary, Alberta. Great supporter of the game.
Oh, and looks like a yellow here for UVic. So unfortunate. Oh, I think, yeah.
Guelph might be asking about what happened to a penalty try if they're going with the yellow in the red zone, but
yeah, I definitely don't blame them there.
just under 3 minutes. Need to score here if they want to stay in the game. Looks like a big reach, but not quite there. Guelph piling in. Pick and go's coming. UVic in that 3-point lineman stance.
Yeah, this
ready
is
to
great.
go. It'd be interesting to know how many of those players played football before.
Yeah. As we know, there's no offsides in the end zone, so as long as they're on the line, they're good to go. Oh.
One of my favorite lines. The line is right there. If they get held up, it would be a goal line dropout. That would not be a good outcome right now.
Oh, and he gets it down.
They have to kick quickly. They need the time to be able to regain the ball and play. Everybody's got to run back. Oh, nice good mustache from that player. Look at that duster, number 23 from Guelph. Walsham Owen from Brantford, Ontario.
Looks like a proper broom. Well done to the Griffins here for fighting right to the end. Makes for very exciting rugby.
Lots of individuals asking about tights on the field. Recent law change allowing both men and women to play with tights on. Used to be only women. Now both male and females can wear tights. I do not blame the players for wearing long sleeves, tights, scrum caps. No one really wears rugby gloves anymore, those fingerless gloves.
Oh, and unfortunately that kick is just wide. But yeah, it does feel like -9 outside, so you can imagine how cold it must be here on Nixon. And Nixon is about 200 meters away from Lake Ontario, so you do get a nice breeze coming off that lake, and it's definitely chilly air for these fellows to be playing.
Number 14, Noah Bain taking the kickoff, 5th year Abbotsford, BC.
Nice kick there.
Big kick from Guelph, trying to get territory. They only have a minute and a half left in the game. They need a converted try in order for this to go to overtime. They need to steal a line out. UVic perfectly happy, slowing it down a bit. Oh, got up. Was that a knock on? Guelph retains the ball. Here they go. 65 seconds to bring us to a tie game if they can get there. Gotta release those wide runners. One more.
Oh, and unfortunately that ball just bobbles. A little miscommunication there by those outside backs.
Hopefully that is not the game for Guelph. It's been an exciting comeback from that for them. UVic, the defending champions from 2019. Quick front ball, auto ball, some teams call it. Guelph coming off the line strong. Interesting to see if UVic keeps the ball nice and tight with pick and goes, small forward balls, just to waste the clock. I'm not sure if the clock on the screen right now is matching what the referee's time clock says, or if there's any injury or stoppage time. Oh, a little bit of confusion there from the UVic 9. Going right back to where his forward support is, not taking any chances.
Yeah, Guelph has decided they have to go at some point in this breakdown to try to counter-ruck and get that ball back if they want any chance here.
Guelph's got to come off hard on the line, chop, give an opportunity for a jackal.
And just flood a breakdown or something to try to get this ball back.
Screen time is off. Not sure if time is off. Looks like they're going to be kicking out. UVic has bought their ticket to the final, all BC gold medal final, all Ontario bronze medal final, 29-22. UVic Vikes to Guelph Griffins. Both teams should be incredibly proud